Hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. How are you, Nick?
I'm pretty good, pretty excited. And how are you today, Nikki?
I'm good. It's Nick and Nikki back for another webinar. It is the best two names that you could possibly have as your hosts today. So,
Yeah, I'm right now actually in San Francisco. So
mhm.
where are you right now,
Nice.
Nikki?
I'm in Miami and I love to see where everyone is tuning in from. So, hi to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know where you're coming in from and let us know if you've used HeyGen before, if you've tried out a certain feature, if you love it. If there's some feedback you want to give us, we're here for all of your interactions, all of your messages. We read them all.
Yeah. Also, it's great to have you everyone here. Yeah, we got a lot of applies here for this webinar today. So we really have to provide all the best content and like the
Okay.
showcase about HeyGen. So, but yeah, let's get started. Is there anything you can offer to our audience today, Nikki?
Of course, like always, we go into so if you haven't been to our webinars before, it's every Thursday at this time, 2 p.m. Eastern. That's the time zone I'm in. And we go over a one of the features or one of the different benefits of HeyGen in depth. So we'll do a demo, we'll answer questions at the end. And as always, we do give out 5 free credits so you can go and test out all of the features. That is at the end. So you're going to want to stick through the entire webinar. It's usually around 45 minutes. But I'm just so excited to get into this webinar because every week we have updates, every week we have announcements, and this week we have a really cool announcement. So the topic for today, I forgot to mention this, is HeyGen for enterprises. So we're going to show you, HeyGen, all of the different features, but also just add on, what we can do for your business, how the platform can help. So definitely let us know as you have questions. Let us know what industry you're in, and we're always working on getting better. So Nick here is our partnership growth. He is a great person for enterprise questions, and I'm one of the social media managers. So I mainly run the TikTok. So you'll find me on there. You can also ask me questions on there if we don't get to it today.
Yeah, and also a good reminder to follow us everywhere, because if we have
Yes.
like an announcement or like an update or anything, you should know. It's also like good to be placed there on X, LinkedIn, for sure, with you on TikTok. Also Discord, there are like some supports we are offering if you have like any questions. But yeah, I would really highly recommend to maybe provide us the industry you're working for, to make like it maybe more specific for the use cases we could show today, that I or we have a better understanding. But yeah, like Nikki said, I'm in charge with the partnership and growth here at HeyGen. So I'm in charge with all of our enterprise customer to get like a better understanding how they actually want to use HeyGen, and also how we could help them with our knowledge to make even like new things done for different departments, like for different projects, how to use HeyGen in the best way possible. And this is still something we have to improve on our end, really, to provide better content in case of training material. But this is the reason we will have all these meetings within our like partnership to help you out, to show you, and even sometimes out of the box projects. So even this is this happening right now, actually. So it's pretty exciting, Nikki. So what do you think?
Yes.
I think you could also interrupt me sometimes if you have like a real specific question, Q&A question, or like a question directly. So,
Mhm.
but I think I will start to share my screen, because there are some things I want to make sure today. Um,
To go over. Well,
ye-
before you share your screen,
yeah,
why don't we just say what is HeyGen if someone hasn't used it and who is it for?
Yeah, perfect. So HeyGen itself is a Gen AI video tool. So we are specific into the like AI video creation. So this means, and like very good question, Nikki. So the most customers or clients, potential partners reach to us out because they have a pain somewhere. Like, okay, for example, create content, not just like for marketing, also for educational training videos where they could use our avatars, because with HeyGen, it is possible to create like a digital twin of yourself from your employees, from your colleagues, or create, for example, like an branding avatar to use for your product videos also, and then combine these technologies together to create it like in a simple, easy, very cost-effective way, and also not just in one language. And here's the thing. So if you're running a business like globally, and not just like for customers, also if you have like a very variety of like nationalities in your organization, you want to make sure that it's not just like in your branding company language. Now with HeyGen, it is possible to provide it in all the languages you want to. So, and this is like one announcement I want to do later on, because we have a significant update here. And this is one thing. So I would say the whole video avatar creation, we will call it, is for creating new content. Again, educational, training videos, information videos, product updates for B2B clients, and also for sure for marketing reasons. So this is one part. Second part, video translation. So Nikki, imagine like the videos you have like already in your library, you just want to make sure that you translate this now to new languages. So what HeyGen does is you can just easily like with drag and drop, upload the video and just translate it to like over languages, because this is the announcement today. So, and you could just select it like, okay, I want to have it in French, in Spanish, Italy, Hindi, Korean, whatever. You could just do it and we will take care of the perfect lip synchronization. And here's one thing I really want to make sure that everyone knows this and understand this. It's a very young technology itself, like overall. So right now it is specialized for educational training videos, front-facing camera. So this is how it works right now and how you could use it right now. For sure, we are working on all the updates you are asking for, or like a lot of clients asking for, to make it more interactive, so that you can imagine, I mean, you're like very, very like in touch with the social content, right? So for you, even for you personally, Nikki, and for us at HeyGen, it would be awesome that if we could provide a technology for all the YouTubers, creators, and they just do it in one input languages, and they could just drag and drop to HeyGen, and then they will receive it in all the languages right away with
There's I've some huge creators that do this. Nick and I are always talking about how we can best, help creators, because so many people are creators. Like, you could be a business owner, but also a creator, because everyone needs content. But we'll stick to the business side of things. But the video translation is just a great way to, whether you're a creator and you just want to get your content to different languages, like Mr. Beast is the person that comes to mind, but a lot of big streamers have other channels where they just have their videos in Spanish or another language. But even in businesses, we've seen this for internal, if you have employees that work in other places, maybe just, sending a video translated just shows that you care, shows like a new level of connection and respect to your employees, or even clients, potential partners, leads, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. And then really, like, this is about relationship. And here's one more thing what we are doing on enterprise, because if we have all this very important relationship to our enterprise customer, it's not just like, okay, you will just like do any kind of deal or whatever with HeyGen, and then you can just use the software. So this is not how it works, because we really, really want the feedback from all over like enterprise customers to understand how we actually could even more improve our technology. What is important for you? What do you need? And there's, to be honest with you, always a solution we could find right away to help you out, even like in so many other cases. Like it is so important, for example, for enterprise customer, how to set up the account itself. So imagine you have multiple departments there working with HeyGen. So, and you are creating multiple avatars, but not every department should use the same avatar as the other department. So we could help you out on enterprise to really like find your perfect workflow to give all the access you want to give to, for example, marketing, but also for educational or even for sales or for the IT, whatever kind of department you want to have. So we will really help you from the first step, the onboarding, that you really can use it in the most efficient way. So this is very important for us. And then for sure, we will always do the feedback call to get a better understanding, even provide you with training materials and in a one-by-one, how you could actually improve the videos you're doing right now. So do we already have a question or anything, Nikki?
Yeah, no, I mean, I just wanted to add that I love what you said about different departments and businesses using HeyGen, because I feel like so many people think that content is only a marketing thing. And I've heard at a lot of companies that say they have sales teams, but they're like, everyone is in sales. That's the same way that we feel about content and about using HeyGen. So
Yeah,
the sales team is another really good, that's another feature that we can go, talk another hour about, is the personalized video. That one is an amazing one for
yeah,
sales.
we could start right away with personal videos. We don't have to start every
Okay.
time like in the same procedure, because it's a good point, because it's just a brand like use case from last Friday actually. So there's this company, they have like 20 sales agents, and they want to create from every sales agent, because they have a different department and like a different country they're working for. So they will create like an avatar, and then how they actually use it is like in a personal video way. So we have this feature here, and then what you can do actually is to create a one-take video. Let's say we have what we could also use my one. It's totally fine. So what you can do is actually, you could do two things. The first is you have to provide us with an input video, just an input video. Second one is connect this technology or this video to like a spreadsheet, like a CFS like data file, like with the context you want to reach out. And the third one is create your script. So how does it work is then you set up the script itself, and then you will just send this type of videos with one click to, for example, 1,000 customers or clients. And we will always change, as you can see, the placeholders here. So for example, here in this case, I changed always the first name. So it will be always for everyone like, hi Brian, hi Nikki, hi Joy, hi Joshua, hi Wayne. So this will always be like very individual and personalized. And the second one is like the city itself. So for example, like Los Angeles, Miami, Miami, San Francisco. So you could also like change the name. It's like the company they're working for, or they are like acting for, whatever. So this is all the placeholders you can create, and it makes it very, very easy now to create like the next stage of marketing tool, outbounding, sales, because you don't have to just send like a mail, like a text message. You could now actually send in video, and it's for sure, it's even a better way. And like the open rate from our existing customers are incredible, because what you will always see is like a small GIF in the video, like in the email you will send, and your customers can click on this GIF, and then they will see the full video, like personalized with their own name.
Yeah. So I mean, personalized video, I think, is a game changer. This is one of our newest features. So it is in beta. Here's an example that Nick is pulling up.
Yeah, because you can also like put the name directly in the video itself. And then for sure, everything is customizable. You can use your own logo, you can change the name, you could be more creative if you want to. So, and then you could just play it up and you will listen. So we will have a look at this script before. So this is like, hey, first name, and then it will change like the company name. And the script here itself, you could do whatever you want to. So what you need. So, and then you can just play the video. Let's do it.
Hi Emma, welcome to HeyGen Personalized Video. This is Wayne, co-founder and chief product officer at HeyGen.
So this is hi Emma. Then you have like the first name here for Louise.
Hi Louise, welcome to HeyGen Personalized Video.
So, and it's just like one video, one time, and then you like play, like put everything in order, and then you just one click and send it to 1,000 like customers at the same time. And it works in two ways, Nikki. The first one is reaching out to present like a new product, a new update, a promotion. The second one is branding itself. So for example, you buy a product like online for e-commerce, right? So right away, after 2 minutes, you just receive a video with HeyGen technology, but with your own branding logo. And just like, hey, Nikki, thanks for buying this product. It's nice to have you here in our community. Something like this, and you will get it just away 2 minutes after you did the purchase, like the product itself. So I think this is a very, very good tool for customer engagement, relationship, but also like to promote your new products, software, whatever you want to.
Yeah, this specific feature, I love it, and my mind always goes to sales, but it's useful for anything. Even me as a creator, I can use this to reach out to brands, like multiple brands, and give like a personalized touch to just follow up with anyone, any leads that you have, or just any relationships. Even sending a thank you or a happy holidays for specific holidays to your clients is just a few ideas I have off the top of my head. But
you could
yes,
you could also use it internally, like your CEO could be placed in this video and just send like a nice message to the employees itself, because they did like a good job, a good project, like whatever, Easter greetings, Christmas greetings, birthday, also doable.
birthday.
So it really depends like what you want to do at the end. But for sure, right now it's more about marketing, sales itself, like in direct content to like the leads, but also like the existing customers and partnership they have.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I love this example of Wayne because we did it live on a webinar. So if you want to go back to any of our recordings, we had a specific one for personalized video that kind of walked you through the integrations it has, how to set one up. And we basically sent it out to everyone that filled out a type form on that webinar, that specific webinar. And everyone got a personalized video afterwards to kind of show you in action. So go back to that webinar. It's on YouTube and LinkedIn. I believe you could go back and see the recordings.
Yeah, good point, because like for all the features we have, we will do also like a separate webinar each month. So with the newest updates, with a new showcase, because we are learning like from week to week even more with our existing customers. So we could even provide you more information and the use cases they are looking for. So if you go to YouTube, for example, go to the live section, you will see all the recorded like webinars from every Thursday. So, and then you can make sure, okay, if you want to know something about streaming avatar, but you don't want to wait for the next webinar, you could also have a look right away and watch the video itself. Same for personal videos or like for studio. I think what was the webinar last week, Nikki? It was like 5.0, right?
Yes, it was 5.0 Studio, just showing the new look of the studio and how everything is just, the user experience is so much easier, which, you know, we can get into that as well. But before we transition over, so many people are asking in the chat. They love it. They think it's amazing, and they want to know how they can try it.
You could try it out on our like self-service plan in first place. So this is totally doable for sure. If you want to use it at scale or anything, yeah, this is like enterprise. So we need like an enterprise call, like a 101, to make sure that like we provide you even with some free like credits that you could try it out on an enterprise trial, make sure that it works for you, that we could help you to set it up and integrate it in the perfect way. And this is one question I get pretty often, so we could do it right now. It's like, yes, our API is available for enterprise customer. Yes, this is true. So it really depends on what the use case is. So we will give access for our API for like internally use cases. So if you want to, because this is what a lot of companies are doing, they integrate the API with different tools to automatically the workflow to create all the videos, not just like for the clients, for internally use cases. So if you really want to like use the API, for sure, like contact us, and then like one of our sales agents, they will reach to you out, and we will do a 101 to get like more the individual use case you're looking for, and then provide you with all the like information you need.
Awesome. Yes. So all of the pricing questions I'm seeing in the chat, that is an enterprise question.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get on a call and see exactly, you know, how many credits or minutes you're going to be using it. I'm not exactly 100% sure about their pricing model, but
yeah, for personalized videos, we could do one thing just to give you a better understanding itself. I'm not talking about the pricing, but how to calculate at the end if you want to. So you see like two placeholders here, right? So for example, like you want to reach out to 10,000 customers, okay? So then it calculate like how many placeholders you want to put in. So is it just one? The total amount of like placeholders you need is 10,000. So we will calculate your price on this 10,000 placeholders. If you want to add two placeholders to like your script, it will be like 20,000 placeholders. So the new calculation will be 20,000, and we will give you the price. And this is how you have to calculate. Like first, how many customers I want to reach out, and then the next one is how many placeholder do I need for my own purpose. So and then you can calculate, and then we will give you the price in a 101, right?
there you go. That is super helpful, because now that means that you guys have to come prepared for these calls. So when you get on an enterprise call, make sure you have an email template with the placeholder, like know at least like how many placeholders you might need, and maybe how many avatars, and kind of you can play around with it first and see how it works. But it's an amazing feature, and let us know if there's any feedback on that, because it is still very new. Everything with AI we're always saying this, like it's only going to get better. So definitely let us know. But Nick, what else do you want to show us today?
I think the most like question we will get is and for sure, for me, it's like a normal question because I'm in charge with the technology. But the most question before is, can I really create like a digital twin of myself? And I mean, at the end, this is what we are providing. So we will just need, and we could just go to the process like real quick to create like an avatar itself if we want to or anything. So what you have to do is like, if you want to create
Hey guys,
like a new avatar, this is doable. So not just like for the enterprise customer, it's also for the self-service plans, because the
Yes.
self-service plan is always a good start to get in touch with HeyGen, because it's a monthly subscription you can add on here. So and
yeah, this
if
is
you
my
want,
favorite feature. Well, it's a tie. I love the video translation, but this one is mind-blowing.
because you can just record yourself in a very casual way to create like your instant avatar. You can sit down as our like CEO and co-founder Joshua here, or you can stand. You could do it in front of a green screening setup. You could do whatever you want to. And then just what we need, and I will go one more back here, is like the video footage of you. So for example, you upload a video, it has to be from 2 to 5 minutes that we can train your original video, and then we will create your digital avatar with, and this is very important because some people don't really get it because other tools are not doing this, but with your own voice. And this is the thing here. So you will have access to your own avatar with your own voice, and then you can play around with. So it makes sense to then send personal videos or like training material videos, whatever. So this is what we need. And then if after you upload the video itself, like the training video, you will just need to wait 5 to 10 minutes and your avatar will be placed in your account here, for example, or here, for example, or Joshua here. And then you can start to use your avatar. So how does it work is after you like trained the video, like the avatar, you could just start to create your first video on HeyGen platform. So this means actually that you are now able, I don't know, maybe it's my connection here right now because you can't see anything, right?
Yeah, I can't see anything. A white screen. Oh, there.
Okay, let's do it differently here. We could also, this is a live effect here, so it's, so there we go. So you could do it in two ways. You could start your own video from scratch, create your own templates, or you could use our templates to build something on top or change anything. So how about we just play one video? What do you think, Nikki? And maybe after that, you have 2 questions for me.
Welcome to this versatile business presentation template. Use this introductory slide to present your company and individuals involved. Include your organization's name and briefly describe your mission or purpose. This visual slide is ideal for showcasing a key image representing your brand. Simply replace the background photo as needed. We know data resonates. Leverage this slide to update your audience on relevant key performance indicators. With the dual text boxes, you can highlight 2 major metrics or data points. Conclude by thanking attendees and recapping the presentation's main takeaways on this summary slide.
So what I wanted to show you is like the varieties of the video itself. And this is actually what a video makes more interactive. If you change the position of the avatar itself, like in a circle view, like a full body, like a half body, something it's just like no avatar at all in like the video template itself in the specific scene. And then you can play around with. So this is actually how companies are using this for like internal use cases to show the latest numbers or the new targets, or also like the newest updates itself, or like a product look, like a feature look on the new products they will launch. So this is actually, or safety purposes, also like security things. And this is actually how our like internally educational training department, in case of the companies, using HeyGen. Nikki, do you have some questions for me?
I'm seeing a question, but this might be we need to reach out to them. They have a Gmail and they've been trying to reach out. I know this has been something a few people have asked. So I would recommend just messaging me directly and we can try to get you in touch with the right person, or messaging Nick.
100%. We can do this and support this. So also one thing I want to mention here is, because for enterprise clients, we have this called Studio Avatar. So Studio Avatar, what is the main difference here? So at the end, we have 3 avatars in our system. First one is Instant Avatar. Then we have Photo Avatar, and also like Studio Avatar itself. So Instant Avatar, very casual way for recording, smartphone camera with a background. You could everything set up, but you will see that this will be always like a background itself. So this is how it would look like. So some customers are question like, okay, but I want to remove the background because I needed other background. So then like Studio Avatar is the right choice, because with the Studio Avatar, and we have also public avatars, it's usable for everyone. You could start to create like your own presentation without like the background itself. So we call it Studio Avatar, and it has to be recorded in a green screening setup. So very important to notice, but also like our, for sure, sales team will help you out if you want to reach out and get more information. But this is actually how it works. And then you can start to create like your own presentation. As you can see with the Studio 5.0, we have a lot of new features, and you could do a lot of things for the editing itself to make it more interactive and watchable for all like your employees or your clients you want to show the video. And here, for example, with this feature, with this view mode, you can change like the avatar itself in case of the circle view, or you could put it back with the half body and place it.
I love playing around with this because the circle view I feel like is so good for presentations. It kind of makes it seem like a Loom video.
Yeah.
And then the avatars, I mean, sometimes I even do the other format that's like the half person. And yeah, like that one. And that one, if you do it on a TikTok video, it'll look like I used the green screen filter and just like made myself smaller. So there's so many things you can do. We do have a question about how long can you make the videos?
So 60 minutes, but for sure, if you want to even have longer videos on enterprise, everything is doable. It really depends on the planes you are, but for enterprise, it's 60 minutes, yes.
Okay, cool. Let me see what other questions. We have a lot of questions about languages. A lot of people want specific languages.
Yeah, so it's a good question here right now. So let's start. First, I just want to show everyone, for sure, you have this asset folder where you can upload your own logo, your own colors, your own images, videos, also music. Because as you can see here at the bottom, you could always add like a background music if you want to. So you can use from our like stock library, or you could also use your own if you want to. So you will find this in this element section here at the left. So just one thing for the images, if you want to use or find like a specific picture, we have this stock library. So you could just, for example, search for sun, and then for sure you can just use this picture, put it as like the background itself, and you will see you will have like a new background. So this is everything for sure included in the enterprise. And now we come to your question. This is about the script itself. So you will see first like the language itself, like the speaker. So this means like, okay, which speaker I want to use, which voice. For sure, the main thing here is you can always use different like public voices. You could use your own voice, or you could even, and this is a big thing because we have a good partnership with 11 Labs, you could also integrate and train a voice in 11 Labs and then put it through the API key in HeyGen and can use the like 11 Labs voices from your library you already trained and cloned. So this is also a good thing to know actually, because with for sure 11 Labs you can do a lot of stuff. And then you can just choose the voice, and then here's the thing. Two things. First, we will help you to write a script with GPT-4 in the background. So it is also included. So you could use it anytime and make it more authentic, the script itself. And then if you want to change the language, there are two ways. You could change it like the full script to a new language, or you could use a script by script. You could press here and you can see here translate, and then you just choose like a new language, for example, Hindi. So it will be translated to Hindi. You can apply. And now we will go back and we will select maybe, I don't know, my language. And then we can play this up, we can pre-listening to this, and now my voice will speak this text in Hindi actually. So, and this is a
इस बहुमुखी व्यापार प्रस्तुति टेम्पलेट में आपका स्वागत है.
yeah, so this was me in Hindi.
I got so confused for a second. I'm like, did you just switch naturally in the webinar? I didn't realize you clicked play. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, we can let's have a let's hear it again.
इस बहुमुखी व्यापार प्रस्तुति टेम्पलेट में आपका स्वागत है.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is me in Hindi, and also like we could also change it
Love
for
it.
sure, like in I don't know what's like in Spanish, for example. So we can apply. Let's have a look in Spanish.
Bienvenido a esta versátil plantilla de presentación empresarial.
And here's one thing. This is now like a Spanish speaker,
Spanish.
but I want to speak in Spanish, right? So I will go back, select my voice. So now it will be generated, and now let's have a let's have a look how I'm sound like in Spanish itself. So it takes a few seconds.
Bienvenido a esta versátil plantilla de presentación empresarial.
Yeah, for me it sounds pretty good. Pretty mother tongue language, but
I'm fluent. I can confirm it is accurate.
okay, thank you so much. So
There
yeah,
you
this
go.
is how you actually can change the language itself. So it's a very easy way, and then for sure you could do it step by step. Yes, a lot of things we have to improve, but it's always like a step-by-step process. So this is, I think, for right now, everything about the avatar, because you can create your new content here by choosing the avatar, like your own studio avatar, your own instant avatar if you want to. You could also create videos with photo avatar, and for this you just have to upload like a photo itself, and then we will like take care of the lip synchronization itself for the languages, like for the scripts you are providing. Okay,
So I have a question.
yeah, sure.
Are you able to have two avatars in the same video?
No. And we still don't think this is a very useful feature right now. We are waiting for like use cases, because even if you want to use it for like, I don't know, like a podcast or whatever, we need the different type of technology that you could even change the direction of the avatar, because right now it's just front facing, and then it just makes no sense. So right now you have to do the post-production work. Yes. But right now we don't see really like a use case, to be honest. It's nothing to do with is it doable or not. Yeah, it is doable, but we don't really see the use case.
It's not on high demand. This was something I had wanted to play around with also, but it's not something that we see a lot of businesses needing to use, but it's definitely, we've noted it. So we're just prioritizing other updates pretty much.
Exactly. And this is like also the feedback we get from our existing like enterprise customer, because they are already using HeyGen and they know exactly, okay, this is something we have to work on. This is like we should work on, and this is like a nice to have feature. So this two avatars in the same scene is more like nice to have, but yeah, let's wait.
Yeah,
if we get
and it's
more
pretty
requests.
it's pretty easy to edit it post production. Someone literally just said that in the chat. So for me, like I was doing a TikTok and I wanted to have one avatar on top and the other avatar on the bottom, so I just did them separately, and then it took me like 20 seconds to edit it together.
For sure. But also for that, I think also it's very good to like if we could provide more training material for this. So, and we are working on this to give this to everyone. But one thing, because you just mentioned this, like in this integration section here on the left side, you will see that we're also partnering with like Adobe Express and also Canva. So this means actually that you could also use our HeyGen app in this like platforms. This
Those
means
editing,
you could go to Canva, you could create like even more, like because you have more knowledge and experience with Canva, you could create your own template there and just like download the HeyGen app and integrate the avatar you want to and put the script to the avatar, and then you can do all the editing in Canva directly. So this is also doable, yes.
Awesome. So is there anything else you want to show us? I guess the video translation.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
well, the video translation, we briefly touched on it with the avatars, and I just love how all of the features integrate within one another. So you could really use the video translation with every other avatar feature.
yeah, and I also think like for this new update, this 5.0 version of HeyGen, it was like the first attention was like to make it more clear what kind of features we are offering and put it more like briefly together. And then you have a better understanding, okay, what you're actually looking for. So with this video translation tool itself, it is really for your on-demand videos, or if you want to create new videos specific that you like with the knowledge, okay, I want to translate this in multiple languages. And also, this is the big announcement today. So with this video translation, we are now able to provide you with over 100 languages with like a total amount of accents for a lot of languages. So it is not just limited right now for like 26 languages than before. Now it's over 100 languages with different type of accents. And I really want to show you this in case of the video translation here. So the first step you have to do is drag and drop like a file or anything what you have, and then you can just like drag this video in. The next thing is create a new translation. And here's one thing, like this is a very, very huge and the most requested like feature we have for enterprise customer. It is like the proofreading feature. So proofreading is like if you want to make sure that the output text in the new language is really 100% on point. So because you could now change and edit the transcript on your own, or the person who's in charge actually with the language itself, because you could create like a collaboration in HeyGen and invite like other team members from all over the world to the account, and then they can take care of the transcript in the new languages. So with this translate directly, for example, you could now have like this output language. And now, Nikki, let's have a look what we can offer now. So for sure, we have Afrikaans language now.
We need drum roll, please.
What is like, I don't even know what Amharic is. Could you find out?
Someone in the chat has been asking Amharic like multiple times in this webinar. So there's your answer.
There we go. Now we have it. So please let us know where actually in which part of the world you're speaking this.
I looked it up. It's an Ethiopian Semitic
so it's also an African language from the continent. Yeah, pretty cool. So let's have a look to Arabic. It's the first one here in the list in case of the accent. So what I mean by the new languages is like now we could not just like choose, okay, I want to speak Arabic, because in Arabic there are multiple accents. So for example, Algeria, like Jordan, Kuwait, like Morocco. So all the like accents now are like choosable, I would say, in HeyGen itself. So two languages I know they are like the most requested is actually the first one is French, because French was, to be very honest, like a touch of Canadian French in our system. And now you could just choose like which accent you want to speak. So French itself, but Belgium, Canada, Switzerland. So this is a big and huge step forward now for HeyGen, but also for all the companies and clients we are working for. And also like Spanish, for sure. You can speak Spanish.
Look
Nikki.
at all of these accents in Spanish. It is actually crazy. I haven't gone in and heard all of them, but I've heard a lot of them, and they're pretty good. So I know a lot of people were saying, you know, our Spanish was like it was like mainly Spain, but also had like a little bit of different accents. So you know,
right
now we got everything.
Now we got everything. And like also like, I don't know, like Chinese, for example, but also like
Yeah,
English.
someone
We have,
asked for Czech. I think Czech is on there.
oh yeah, Czech definitely.
That's two different
So
ones.
we have
Mhm.
also, yeah, French, I told. We have German, like a lot of German customers actually, and they're asking for like Switzerland German or like Austrian German. So here you go. Even like, yeah, Greek. So we have Hindi. Hindi is like the special itself because we improved Hindi as a language itself. But we have, if you have a look, for example, more specific, we have also like Tamil, for example. So, and then different type of accents in case of Tamil.
Yeah, I want to know what
yeah,
languages you've been wanting to use. Which ones have you been wanting to see? Let us know in the chat
yeah,
because, this way we can keep improving those specific languages as well, and we'll take that all in as feedback. There is, I think there's a place for them to submit feedback on each individual translation. Is that possible? Or each avatar? Are you able to show that?
What do you mean? Like
After
because this
you
is video translation?
Okay, so after you translate something, you know how it says it at the bottom, like new project? Are you able to submit feedback on I think on the three dots? Oh no,
Oh,
I think it's
no,
when
but
you
actually
do
it's a good
the
idea.
videos.
It's a good idea, actually. We should
Okay.
do it.
I think I've seen it before somewhere. Maybe it's in the videos when you create the videos. Well,
Or
try.
maybe I don't exactly understand what you're really asking for, but you
Okay,
mean
I'm gonna
like
look.
to.
Because
Ah, do you
someone
mean
said,
here? You
oh,
mean like
there you
this?
go.
Ah, yeah, okay, for sure. After you,
Perfect.
yeah, not for proofread exactly. So when the like video is generated at all, yes, you have this feedback. So we
There you
will
go.
we can track like exactly like for this video is like, and this is your feedback, and so, and then we have we could improve and we have to improve this. So try it out, everyone. It's available right
Yes,
now for
I did.
everyone.
I did want to talk about this because I've seen a lot of comments in the chat that people are saying they might have like a specific thing they wanted to fix or submit feedback on
Yeah.
for their videos. So that's the place to do it, and you will get it fixed. You'll get an update about it. I see someone else in the chat said that they were very surprised they didn't have to re-record their video because it was fixed. So you never know.
Yeah, what again, what I really want to mention is I don't want to like to have too big like expectation in the case of the video itself, because like I said again, it's like right now it's front facing educational, informational, training videos. So if you want to upload now like a YouTube vlog or whatever with a lot of fast cutting or like a lot of interactive movements with your hand, or like you have always like the hand in front of your mouth, so this is right now not working. But for sure we are working on this new technology, on this new update. So, and we are pretty confident that we could also launch this very soon. So just stay tuned. There's always good to follow us everywhere on X, LinkedIn, for you like Nikki, TikTok, and just like be involved in the HeyGen community itself. So one last thing I want to mention is for sure, like for enterprise customer, we are offering this proofreading option. So this means you can like input, like for here, for example, is English itself, and then you have the output Spanish. So what you could do now is like really get in touch with this proofreading and just change it if you want to. So if you said, okay, we want to change this, and for example, HeyGen here in this case was not written down, I want also that my company name is like pronounced in the best way. So I will put it like here, for example, in verticals to make sure the AI understand, okay, this is a branding item, it's a branding name. I have to pronounce this in the best way possible. So, and then for sure, you could always like download the SRT files, the Excel files, you could send it to someone, or you could invite someone who's in charge with Spanish, and then you can work in a collaboration into like on this video itself. So yeah, this is what I want to wanted to show you. So any other questions everyone has?
No, this is awesome. I think a lot of people have been just asking how to get in touch. So I have, we briefly said this, but on our website, there is a form, and that's the best place to get in touch with someone from the enterprise team directly. We also have all of our social channels, of course. Like, I do my best to answer or get you in touch with someone if you really need it and haven't heard anything. There's also Discord is a great place. Let me find the Discord link, because I always love to direct people to there, because it's a great place to connect with other people that might have questions, other creators, other people using HeyGen. So
yeah, it's
a
also here, so you can just go to HeyGen or to
perfect.
pricing, whatever. So you could really just go for enterprise, like contact sales, and then you could just start the type form process here, and then we will reach out to you like very, very soon.
There you
You
go.
also have, if you go to pricing, like the self-service plan, you could choose from annually to monthly. You could change like the credits you want to use per month or per year. And you have also here like a very good overview. What is the different like tier plans for like avatars, streaming avatar, video translation? So what's the difference really here? So like I showed you, the proofreading option, for example, just available for enterprise clients. For our like partners who are working with us on enterprise stage. So yeah, just go ahead and yeah, join us. We would love to hear from you and yeah, work on your use case.
And I think one last thing that I love when you show people is where to find the tutorials on HeyGen. I know we did get a new studio, so we are updating those tutorial videos, but there is that it's still up,
Yeah,
right?
I would say what a good cliffhanger from you. I will show you the tutorial page next week on Thursday, so join us.
Oh, perfect.
So
There you
I
go.
think the next week topic is more about the video translation itself and our like update in case of the languages, provide you
Yes.
with some examples of the different kind of accents, to give you a better understanding how to work in a collaboration in your team together. And then I would say this is the main point for the next webinar. And yeah, I think it will also be like you and me, right?
I think so. I mean, I'll be there. So wait, before you guys leave, I want to make sure everyone gets their 5 free credits. So you can go and try out all of the features. You can get some more credits to make some more videos. So let me get that ready. But you got to use these credits. You got to go and test out things for yourself. And then you're going to have questions. And then you can go back and look at our in-depth videos, or you can look at the tutorials. We're trying to put as many resources out there for you all. So if there's any specific tutorials you want to see, also let us know. I can make a TikTok video about it. We can push out more content, but keep talking to us, keep engaging. We really appreciate it. We literally take this time and go back and go through all the comments, submit it to the right teams, and make sure that we're answering as many people as possible, because obviously we couldn't do this without you. So there's the form right there. It is a type form. So we'll give you another minute to be, typing that in. And then, yeah, I don't know if you have anything else you want to add, Nick? Any advice?
You know me, like one of the best here in this HeyGen organization, and you know I could speak like for 1 more hour
Yeah.
here about all the features,
Of
and
course,
would
maybe
love.
I take my question back.
Yeah, and I would like for sure would love to do with all of you like real use cases created live on stage here, because I don't have a problem with that. We know how to use our product for sure. But I think for today it's yeah, I'm just thank you to everyone for joining, and we'll see you next Thursday for like more showcases in case of video translation. And
Yes.
for sure, stay tuned for all our like social channels. And if you have specific questions, we have the support, we have Discord, like you mentioned, we will help you out. And if you want to, book an appointment with our sales team, please reach out to heygen.com, and then, love to work with you and start a great partnership.
Yes, amazing. And if you're not following our socials, so our TikTok is HeyGen Official, and then I believe our Instagram is HeyGen. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, it's not HeyGen. I think it's also HeyGen Official. HeyGen, HeyGen underscore official. So HeyGen underscore official for Instagram. We got HeyGen official on TikTok, and I sent the Discord channel earlier. So thank you all so much. Keep following us, keep submitting feedback, and keep testing out our new features. Thank you all. Bye. Have a great rest of your week.
Bye-bye. Let's do it. Oh.